Hi everyone, Liz here. Thanks for stopping by. So it's kitting up day. Yay! If you remember, I got this fantastic custom canvas with Millie Moo and Lottie Lou on it. Wow, look at that. Look at those little faces. Well, big faces actually. They're huge. Yeah, I have got the unboxing video of this. So if you do go and check out my playlists for mycraftjoy, it will be there. This is the little thumbnail of it there. Look, you will have seen it before. I've used that picture in a few different things over the last couple of years. Yeah, because they just look so cute together. So yeah, we have 48 different colours to kit up, so we will crack on and get this done. I did say I'm going to do a section of this every month, and suddenly realised that we're a week into February now and I've not even got it kitted up yet, so I need to crack on because I am determined to try and get this one done for Christmas. Yes, that is the plan anyway. So the key code, it's a little bit small for me actually on the inventory sheet, so what I've done is copy the key code with all the gem numbers, the symbols and the DMC numbers. I've copied that from the canvas. I've cut it out ready to go through my little Xyron sticker maker. I'll pop the toolkit in there for now, so that can go in there. This is one of my 60 bottle cases that I got from, I believe this one was Amazon, and yeah, it's one of my favourite styles. It's got the little bottles in with the like softer plastic lids and the hard plastic bodies, and they're screw lids, so they're pretty much Liz proof if I knock them over with the lid on. With the lid on being the operative word, then yeah, I do tend to find that the gems stay in. So I'll just pop that to one side for now. I've got my little dustbin all ready to put my trash in there. Look, a little wheelie bin that does actually work. And then I've got all these gems, which are all in number order. They did come bagged. But I prefer to work, particularly when it's a canvas that's going to take me a long time to do, I prefer to work from the little bottles. So I'm going to transfer from all these little bags into these bottles. I am an affiliate for mycraftjoy. I say this was sent to me free of charge to promote their business, but also to promote me a little bit as well on my YouTube channel. And yeah, if you do use my link, which is down below, to order any of your own items, either from the mycraftjoy website or one of the custom canvases, then I do get a small commission on it. But as I say, most times any money that I receive now goes back into the channel, and I've got giveaways coming up, and yeah, I'm buying equipment and things and just trying to improve my lighting and things like that. I have got some lights, but I've discovered that actually finding somewhere to put them has been more difficult than I thought. So yeah, I will get that sorted. I keep saying that, but I will. This is the year to get things done, hopefully. Famous last words. Anyway, so let's crack on with this. My painting is 80 centimetres by 60 centimetres, so it's a big one for me, which is why I'm not thinking, oh no, I've got that big painting to do. I'm going to set myself the challenge of, as I said when I did the unboxing, 1 square per month. If I do more than that, brilliant, but at least I'm not sort of like setting myself a target and thinking I'm not going to be able to do that. You know, if I did it, say 1 week, the way things go at the moment, it might not happen. So yeah, with hospital visits and poorly relatives and things, yeah, I'm just thinking one little section a month and give myself the year to do it, which I know may seem a lot, but yeah, it's a bit more doable. And yeah, I do get quite anxious over things if I've got things outstanding. So yeah, right, that's the first one. Oh, let's put the second one in as well. So this is a little Xyron sticker maker. Basically, anything that you put down this little slot here, when it pulls through, it's putting sticky onto the back of whatever you're putting through. So basically it's making into stickers. This one I've had a long time, and it's starting to blunt a little bit on this side now for tearing the paper, so I'm having to use that side now. But yeah, they're great fun. They are about £15-ish, and the refills you can get at various prices. I've seen them from around about £6 or £7 right up to about £15, or if you have to get them from abroad, then obviously they're a lot more. But they do just clip in and out there. It's really easy to use. I tend to find that as soon as I get down to maybe my last 1 or 2 refills, then I do start looking, because they do seem to sell out quite fast. If the sort of like bigger channels, diamond painting, advertise them, then they do seem to sell out quite quick. So yeah, if you see them, get them. So we'll just give this a little bit of a flatten on here, and then I'm just going to peel this top cover off, and hopefully it leaves the paper on the little cover sheet, which for whatever reason these new ones don't seem to want to. Seems to want to pull it up. So any residue sticky is left on there, so we can throw that away. And now none of these edges are sticky, so I can go through and start putting these onto my little bottles. So if you just cut in between each one, but leave it on the actual piece of paper, the carrier sheet there, then it does actually make it easier to then take the label off, because you can just get underneath. If you cut it out fully, then trying to get the stickers off the backing paper, it can become a bit of a chore, but doing it this way is just that little bit easier. So I'll just cut between each one of these. I could have done this before I started my video, but I thought, well, it's a long time since I've done a big kitting up for a canvas, and some people might not have seen it. We have got some new subscribers, so if you are new to the channel, hello, thank you for coming along. Hope you'll stay and subscribe. And to everybody else that's coming back, thank you for stopping with me. It's very much appreciated. It's lovely having a chat with everybody. And yeah, hope everybody is doing okay and is well. I've just cut the top of that 7 off. Oh dear. Will I remember what it is when I start kitting it down? Possibly not. But anyway, I'll see what I can do with that one. I might have to have a bit of a play putting it back together. Oh dear. Be a bit more careful, Liz, while you're cutting out. Yeah, I find if you get a really long sort of like string of numbers, put it into 1 or 2, because it can go a little bit wonky as it's going through the sticker maker. So yeah, it's easier to do it in smaller pieces, and then you're more likely to get it straight, because it's awful if you put it through and then you suddenly find it goes all wonky at one side and you end up with no sticky on one side, and yeah, it's not good. I speak from experience. I do these daft things so that hopefully you won't. Oh dear, yeah, so as I say, hope everybody's well and life is treating you as kindly as possible. Hubby is at his dialysis today, so I've got a little bit of free time this afternoon in between tidying up and doing a few little jobs. I thought I'll just pop on. I better get this started. Well, I was going to say February goes as fast as January, but January just seemed to go on forever. So yeah, I think it's one of those months that after Christmas it just seems to drag a little bit. But yeah, can you believe it's all that time since Christmas now as well? Christmas seems miles away. Right, so now I just need to peel these off and put them in on my little containers, and then we can crack on with my kitting up. Right, oops, taking 2 off together there. Look, don't do that, Liz. We don't want 2 numbers on one. So yeah, Millie has been for an extra long walk this morning. She met one of her doggy friends while she was out. So yeah, they were walking along, and then if one of them leaves a little message, then the other one has to go and leave a little message, and they end up walking twice as far because they're just backing up on each other all the time as to what they're doing. So yeah, it's quite fun. But yeah, she's absolutely flaked out. I've just got her a new little like, it's a flat, like a blanket bed. It's a little bit padded, and it's all fluffy, and she's just snuggled up with that at the moment on the settee. Oh right, so that was 647, so I'm going to try and do a little bit of a repair on this, see if I can do this without making a mess. Okay, right, so let's just pick that bit up there and put it onto there for now, and that one is okay. So that one's on there, And now I'm just going to put this, see if we can piece this together, because I just know I'm going to think it's 641 and end up putting it in the wrong one. That's it. Yay, we've done it. We've done it. We've got it on there. Yay. It's not wholly straight, but it will be okay for now. So, yeah. So this is my favourite method of kitting up and favourite way of doing things. I like to have them in the number order, and then they're all in the DMC order as well, so it makes kitting down easier. So when I come to actually, once I've got it finished, in the future, then future Liz will be able to put them all in DMC numbers and kit it all down. Just makes it a bit easier. Oh, the birds are starting again. Yeah, I've got the windows open again today. It's quite a nice day today, quite bright. And it's very cold. They're threatening us with snow again. Yeah, we don't very often get snow around here. So we're next to quite a big river, and I just think it just seems to stop us getting the really, really bad weather. We do get a lot of wind. Not personally, I hasten to add. Although hubby did have mushy peas for tea last night. One thing I don't like is mushy peas. I don't eat mushy peas. Nah. I like peas. I like them to be nice and firm and tasty. I can't do with anything that's real mushy. But that's just me. And Millie was looking at him and said, she's windy enough. You definitely don't need to give Millie any. Oh my goodness me. She can clear a room in seconds. I don't know what she... well, I do know what she eats, but sometimes, yeah. Anyway, what am I talking about? Windy dogs. You know what I mean. Anyway, if you have a pet of any description and it gets a little bit windy, oh my goodness me. Right, so that's all my little bottles all ready and kitted up, ready to get some gems in. So let's get a tray. Okay. And start at... oh no, that's number 30. I keep looking at this number 1, but that's actually the kit number 1 on there, look. Yeah, so I must remember to look at the right number. Mind you, I can't go back to number 1 once I'm halfway through, can I? So, right, so I've got just about half of that packet of drills out there, and I'll start popping them in. I do think that these, I'm going to need more than one bag, more than one bottle of each one. These hold, the manufacturers say about 2,000. I've managed to get about 1,1700 in a bottle. But yeah, maybe it's about 2,000. I don't know. It's just measuring it from the little packs. If you do want to see my comparisons of all my storage, I do have those in my playlist, and I go through quite a few of the different Tic Tac containers and bottles and all the various ones that I have to see how much they all hold in comparison. And the little square ones hold the most. I probably would have been better off using the square ones. But anyway, I wanted my pretty butterfly, so we'll do this one for now. And we'll see where we go. I can always just refill from the little bags once the little tub is empty. Look, I'm spilling already, and I've only just started. Oh my goodness. Come on, Liz, frame. Yeah, this is definitely a 2 bottles worth. But I don't want to really use 2 bottles on all of them. I have got a few spare at the back, so we'll see how we go. I won't put too many in there for now. And see how many of the 2s that we need. What have we got? 12 extra, haven't we? Because we've got 48 colours. So I'll see how we go. And maybe or maybe not, I'll put them all in an extra bottle. So I'll put that one like that for now. This one looks a really, really big fat packet as well of 154s. So let's fill up this tub. Oh, I'm completely spilling everywhere today. What is going on? What is the matter with you, Liz? I don't know. My pouring head is not working very well today. So that's number 2. Again, keep them in a nice order, so that I can go back, and if I need to, I can do more than one tub, more than one little bottle. Okay, but it won't be every one of them. I'll try and keep them nice the right way around as well. Okay, and number 3 is this denim blue, and this one's okay, look. This one will fit in, no problem whatsoever. So put that one over there. I'm going to keep the bags because they have got numbers on, and I do like when I'm doing like my special drill projects and things to put everything into numbered bags as I go along, so that I don't get muddled up with my colours. Oh, Liz, well, just stick them all in there and do it that way then. What am I like? What is going on today? I know have hurt this wrist again. I've got like some little ridges on it because I've had a wrist bandage on it this morning. Yeah, I'm having trouble picking things up. I've twisted it again. It's lifting sort of hubby and things, and helping him get in and out of places and on and off things. Yeah, I think I've just pulled a little bit too hard and it's just pulled my wrist again. So yeah, I was awake last night in quite a bit of pain with it. But I'm a tough cookie. Well, hopefully. I promise I won't cry during this one anyway. But yeah, I think I'm going to blame that anyway. I'm looking for excuses other than just being my exceptionally clumsy self. So that one is just over one little bottle. So that's 3 so far. I'm thinking 12 bottles extra won't be enough. So I'll probably have to just keep them in the little packets for now and see where we end up. Okay, and I am looking to make sure that I'm still the same number and DMC number on these as well as I go along, because it wouldn't be the first time I've put the wrong ones in the wrong ones. And as I say, I am easily confused. Right, so I'll pop those in there. I've just spilt them again. Maybe it's these bags, maybe these. Oh, I thought that looked like a crystal then. No, it's just the shine on it. These are very, very shiny drills. I must ask them whether they are acrylic or resin drills. Somebody was saying about the holes in the bottom of them, but these haven't got any holes, but they have very, very good drills. It doesn't look like there's much trash or anything in them. So let's see if we can actually pour one out without... Actually, I could use my little funnel, couldn't I? I've got that cute little funnel. Could do that. Shall I get my little funnel out? I might do, rather than throwing them all over. But by the time I found it, I probably could have put all these in these little bottles. Do you know, I've got my little bin out and I don't need it, do I? Because I'm not throwing any of the packets away. Ah, dear. Yeah, they're all in little bags, so I don't need to. Oh. Right. Oh. Yeah, there seem to be very, very nice drills, and there's no static on these at the minute, so that's good as well. We don't like static. And if you don't know what I mean by static drills, if you ever get any, you will know what I mean. Oh my goodness, they just sort of fly everywhere. You know, you're trying to tip them out and so all of a sudden one will go bing and go over there and bing and go over there. Booking Broncos is just mad. So let's tip that in there. Yeah, hubby wasn't very well. Night before last he decided, oh, Liz, what am I like? He didn't want to come to bed at all. I think he'd just got overtired. The transport, he'd finished his dialysis at 4 o'clock and the transport didn't pick him up till late. So he didn't get home till, gosh, it was about 6:30. So he was really, really tired and he was very sore because he can't sit for long periods in his wheelchair. The guys in the ambulance actually let him lay out on the stretcher that was in there as well. So, you know, that relieved him a little bit while he came home. But yeah, so he was really tired and I said, come on, let's get you to bed because, you know, I don't want you staying downstairs too long and then I can't manage him. If he gets overtired, I can't manage getting him upstairs. Anyway, he fell asleep in the chair and I tried several times to wake him up and he was just getting grumpy and I'll come to bed when I want to and, you know, just, yeah, not happy because he was, you know, still in a bit of pain and overly tired, as it were. So I left him and I went to bed, which didn't work out very well because Millie Moo, our little Scotty dog, is very protective of hubby, and she sort of like didn't know where to go. She likes to snuggle up with me on a night because I tend to watch YouTube on my tablet, and she likes watching it as well with me. She puts her head on my shoulder and watches. But she knew that hubby was downstairs, so she was very much, oh no, I want to come. Oh, now then, if I just tap these down, I'll get these few in, hopefully. I'm pushing it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Go on, last few, last few. Come on. Yes, and no spills. Yes. So she was up and down all night as well, so nobody really, well, other than hubby, who slept in the chair, got any sleep. And then I'd managed to just sort of like drop off, and I was in a really deep sleep about 6 o'clock. And he rang me, and he says, what time are you finishing work? And you know when you've just woken up and you can hear your hubby's voice and you're thinking, work, I'm not at work, I'm in bed, what's going on? But he'd woken up really confused, which he does sometimes, which is why I don't really like leaving him, because he can get quite upset if he's left on his own. And he doesn't know where I am. I seem to be like a comfort blanket to him, which is fine, I don't mind. I've been called worse. And yeah, so then went downstairs and I says, I've not been at work. And he says, well, where have you been? I woke up and you weren't there. I said, well, I was in bed. He says, well, why didn't you try and get me in bed? And then we have this whole lot of conversation about, well, I did, and you were getting really cross with me, so in the end I just had to leave you because at least you were asleep. So it's a recliner chair. It's not, you know, it is quite a comfy recliner chair, and it has got one of his orthopedic cushions on it, you know, so that it can keep comfortable. So I wasn't overly worried. I was a little bit worried that he might fall out of it, but I wasn't overly worried about him sleeping in the chair. So anyway, and then I think possibly last night was maybe because he was quite restless last night, and then this morning he says he doesn't feel great, and I think that's probably, you know, the sort of the aftermath catching up with him a little bit, because he was okay yesterday. He did seem okay. He was his usual chatty self and winding me up and yeah, ringing up my mum. Yeah, some of the things he says to my mum I wouldn't dare, you know, he really does wind her up, but then, you know, she gives as good as she gets. She has a real good relationship with him, and he can always make her laugh, which is great as well. You know, he really missed her while she was in hospital, and he did go to see her a couple of times, but obviously I went quite a few times because I took my dad while hubby was at dialysis. So yeah, and then of course I had to miss quite a few days because yeah, I had that dreaded leggy cold, and I certainly didn't want to be taking that into the hospital and making anybody poorly. Let me just move that out the way because it's going to start falling everywhere. Right, let's get these. That's a really big fat bag there. Ooh. Okay, so that's one packet out the way. Right, I think we're gonna, what are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4. So as long as we don't get more than 12, we'll be able to use the spare ones at the back. If we get more than 12, then we won't be able to. Yeah, let's just state the obvious, Liz. Oh dear. Right, so it's number 17. Ooh, nearly spilt them. So yeah, hopefully he's okay. He's got his sandwich anyway and his drink, and they do look after him at dialysis. They're really, really lovely, the nurses, and the people that come to pick him up, the ambulance people that come to pick him up, are lovely as well. It was 2 young ladies this morning, so yeah, I just said, oh, you've got 2 young ladies, look, real pretty young ladies to look after you this morning. You'll be fine. So, and I did put the right coat on him as well. I didn't try sending him in my coat. Still can't believe I did that. Oh dear me. Alright, so pop that in there. And let's get on to the next one. We've been out and done a bit of shopping. I've not done any filming while I've been out because there's not really, they're starting to put Easter stuff out now. There's quite a bit of Valentine's stuff. But not really sort of diamond painted related. I went in B&M, which is a store that I've had a few bargains from in the past, and yeah, that Beatles canvas that I had so much trouble getting hold of, that I did for my friend's big birthday last year. She did love it, by the way, as well. I'm not sure if she's put it on a wall yet, but she's taking some command strips to put it on with. So I've not been around actually to her house to see really, But yeah, she did love it because she does love the beetles. And the canvas was on special offer at £5 in the B&M I went to. It was on sale, so yeah. But anyway, I don't mind. I paid full price for it. Mind you, I think it was on special offer. Oh, look at that. Spill, 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 spill. So, you know, I did get it as a special offer as well, but I think I ended up paying around about £12. But anyway, that's just the look of the drawer. I mean, you know, you can wait and hope that things go in sales, but they don't always, do they? And then you end up wishing you'd bought it at full price. Yeah, I am trying to cut down on my spending a little bit. Not because, you know, I don't want to buy the things, but it's just that I've got so many to do. I just want to try and get them done because I do love everything I've got. That's the trouble. So yeah, let me just double check because they've slipped a bit. Right, that's number 22. Oh, it is number 2. Do you know, oh, well, that's bag number 23. Oh no, look. So that was number 22. Right, I've got these in the wrong order, so this is why I have to check. So we'll put that on there, look. So that's number 22, which is that one. Okay. That's number 23. And this one is number 21. They've gone in the wrong order as I've put them away. I don't know why I've done that. Well, I probably do. I've just not been watching what I've been doing. So, but at least I've seen it. We were all shouting at me. I know there's quite a few of you watch closely what I do and let me know when I've made mistakes, which, as I say, I have no problem with people commenting on things like that because, yeah, it helps. You know, I don't mind. I mean, I'm only human. Promise I'm only human. Oh, look, just put those in there for now. Let's see if we can tap these down a bit as well and get all these into this. Yay. So that is number 21. Okay, that is number 22. So this one is number 23. All right. Yeah, I say I have no problem with people, and I do read all my comments, and I am getting better at replying to everybody. I don't tend to do it every day, unfortunately. I do try, but no, it just doesn't seem to work out. So I apologise if you suddenly get lots of replies all at once. Yeah, it's one of those jobs that I think I must go and reply to all my comments. Yeah, I mean, I am getting lots of comments now, which is lovely, and I really do appreciate it. And actually, it does help out with YouTube as well. You know, if you get the thumbs up clicked on and the comments, it's sort of like YouTube picks it up and thinks, oh, people like this one, so we'll maybe promote this one a little bit. And what they call it, the algorithm picks it up, and yeah, you tend to get more views and things, which every little helps, which is wonderful. Right, let's try and get this one open. Don't want to open, little critter. So yeah, I've been really lucky, touch wood, she says, with comments. I've had an odd one that's been a bit strange, but yeah, I mean, maybe people are having a bad day, and you can't be everybody's cup of tea, can you? You can't be to everybody's taste, so I don't mind so much. And I do reply to people, you know. I just think it's funny, to be honest. Somebody you don't know and sending them a nasty comment, you think, okay, right, you're having a bad day, block. No, I've only actually had to block one person. So, yes, I've been really lucky. But then I am only a little channel. I think the creators that have the bigger channels, oh, what am I like? Oh, my goodness. I knew they weren't all going to go in there, but yeah, it's... you only watch this for the mistakes anyway, don't you? Oh, look, now they've gone all over the desk. Excuse me a moment while I just tidy up a bit. Just round up the ones that decided to make a break for freedom out of the bag, out of the tray. And that one's gone again. Come here, you little critter. You are going in there. Goodness me. Get in there. Right. So, yeah, I think the larger creators that have a lot more viewers than I do Yeah, I get a lot more negative comments and things. And I do get some thumbs downs as well. YouTube doesn't actually show you the thumbs downs anymore. It used to show on your channel where the thumbs up markers are. It used to show when people got thumbs downs. And even if somebody puts a thumbs down now, it doesn't actually show it anymore. So, yeah, but as I say, doesn't particularly bother me. I don't expect to be liked by everybody, and I do things my own way now. I know when I first started out, I did sort of like try and cut out the mistakes and try and keep things sort of like professional, shall we say, and that was never really going to work, was it? I'd probably be cutting out half my videos these days. So yeah, I'm just me, and I just bumble along. And I'm grateful for anybody that comes and watches and comments and likes the videos. It's lovely. It's like having friends round for a chat. And yeah, so I don't mind. Right, so we're up to number 26. So we're over halfway now. Not doing too badly. And then this one's quite a few big fat bags in that one, though. Some of them look like they probably need more. In fact, one of them looks like it'll need about 20 bottles. No, I'm kidding, but there is a lot of that peachy colour. So I think that's probably the background colour. That's my settee colour. Okay, right, so that's all of those done. That's all one packet, so I'll put those in there for now. I'm just putting them in the little net at the back. Just keep them all there. And then, oh yeah, this is really heavy considering there's nowhere near as many in here as there was in that one. All right, let's try and keep all these in order as well, but I will double check these as I go along. I'm just going to move those to the other side now so that I don't muddle those up that I've already done with these that I'm doing. Yay, try and keep things orderly, Liz, if possible. Right, so number 30, did we do 29? Yes, we did. I thought we'd just done 30. Do you know, I keep finding odd little gems that have escaped, but I'm going to let them have the freedom. Those can go, because I don't know which colour they were, to be fair. Right, so let's pop those into there. Yeah, there's a lot of those there, not all going to go in there. So that's another one. Okay, and this one is a huge bag, number 31, colour 948. Look how chunky that bag is. Goodness me, that's a Liz bag. Yes, a little bit rounded. It's got an escapee in it, look, as well. They've been having a party and somebody's gate crashed. All right, got into the bag without people seeing. Okay, so it's a lovely peachy colour, this, very pretty. Peached pinky colour. Okay. My sweet isn't this colour, it's a dirty beige. Well, it has been cleaned, but it still looks a bit grubby really, because yeah, it's had Millie on it quite a lot. Okay, so that one's, I would think there's probably at least another 2 bottles for that colour, so we'll see where we go. I mean, if I have to leave them in the bags and just to fill up from the bags, then that's not a problem, that's fine. Okay, so 32 is alphabet letter Z, and this is number 950. See where we go. We were watching, there's a programme on called Dogs Behaving Badly, and this guy comes along and supposedly trains the dogs, but to be fair, he trains the owners. He's not training the dogs. You know, he's just training the owners how to look after the dogs, really. And some of them are really, really funny. You know, dogs will just sit and not want to move. And, you know, he always, I don't think I've seen him do any that he's not actually managed to solve, any problems that he's not managed to solve. And yeah, we were watching that last night, because if we've got dogs and things on the television barking, then Millie does tend to go and woo at the telly, and she grabs hold of one of her little toys and shakes it, you know, and just says, oh, don't you come in my room and all this. And yeah, she'd just been across to our friends, because she goes for an hour after tea. She likes to go, well, I always say she's going out to play. but she just likes to go across. His garden's a lot more interesting than ours because he feeds some of the neighbourhood cats that come round. They're not stray cats, they've all got homes, but yeah, he puts food out for them, so there's usually cats around in his garden. And yeah, her garden's a lot more interesting than ours, so she likes to go and inspect it, and then she just sits and watches telly with him for half an hour, and then she comes home. Oh, that's great. You've got like a dog babysitter. It's like the kids going out to play, as I say. We say to her, "Are you going out to play?" But yeah, she came in last night and this dog had just started barking on the television. Well, she just didn't know what to do with herself. It was really funny. She was growling and barking at the television and going mad, but she also wanted to say goodbye to our friend as well and be fussed a bit before we went, you know, and oh dear me, it was just so funny. We were really, really laughing. But yeah, she gets really, really cross. Oh, come on. Just a little straight one there, not wanting to get out. Oh, and Billy's mum, Billy the parrot, and the new little one, Max the parrot. Billy's mum has sent me some photographs of Max and Billy, so I'll put them in here for you to see. He's a very handsome chap, is our Billy. He's lovely. He does watch my channel. He copies my laugh, apparently, so I do apologise, Billy's mum. Oh, Billy, Liz, what are you doing? So yeah, I'll put the photograph in, and apparently he's learnt to bark now as well, so it's probably a good job that Millie can't hear him, because she'd probably pick one of her toys up and savage it. It's really funny. Oh, look at all these that I've spilt. Oh my goodness. I'll tell what I'll be doing after I've finished this hoovering up the carpet. Yeah, so yeah, if Millie heard Billy barking, she'd be so confused. She just wouldn't understand what was going on, that a bird was talking to her, basically, or laughing like me. That'd be even funnier for her to hear. So yeah, imagine that. Oh, I love parrots. I think they're fantastic. They're such a sassy personalities, you know. They've got real attitude, haven't they? And yeah, if things aren't going their way, they will let you know. And I love it when they talk as well. Yeah, mind you, to be fair, judging by their like wings and their attitude, you know what mood they're in. And they're very mischievous as well, and very intelligent. But they do live a long, long time. I know one of hubby's friends has a parrot, and he's had to put it in his will. Let's see if I don't think I'll get all these in, but we'll give it a go. He's had to put it in his will what is actually going to happen to the parrot if anything happens to him, because you know I think the one that he's got can live sort of up to 80 years. Well, you know, it's likely to it's likely to outlive him. Well, I nearly got them in. Oh dear. I can't really just open a new bag. I keep these in the bag just for these few. I'm determined they're going to go in here. Hopefully there's a few spares, so if I do lose any, just talk amongst yourselves while I just round these up. The trouble is, when I open this one, it's so full, I'm likely to lose half a dozen anyway, because they'll all jump out. Right, just get those on top. Come on. Oh, look, every single one is just bouncing out. I think it's because these bags are so sort of stiff in the corners that the gems are popping out rather than just sliding out. Look, this one's stuck. That's it. All right, let's just pick these up. I ought to have my pick-up pen as well for doing this rather than using my finger. But anyway, pick it up in the tray. Oh, look, come on now. Right, that's that one done. I'm not playing about with you anymore. You can stay there. Oh dear. So yeah, hello Billy. Hello Max. And thank you for watching. And yeah, when I saw the photos, oh, it's lovely to see him. Thank you very much for sending them, Billy's mum. It's lovely to see who I'm talking to. Right, okay, so we're on to the final stretch, the last few. Okay, that's those in there. Oh, there's just one sticking in that corner. It's the corners of these bags. They're just a little bit stiff in the corner, I think, and it's just grabbing onto the gem and saying, you're not coming out, you're staying there. Okay. And this is another huge bag. This is a 3801. And that's number 43. That's number 42. So it's a good job I checked. So, yeah, that one's number... Gosh, look at these. 3799. Okay. I'm thinking that these will probably have to stay in the bags. And I might just mark the little... I might just mark the top of the pots, just to say that I've got spares of them. Because I've done that before. I don't know whether you've ever done it, where you sort of like come into the end of a gem and you're thinking, I haven't got enough, I'm going to run out, what am I going to do? And then you suddenly realise that you've got some spares and you've forgotten that you've got the spares. Oh, maybe just me then. I've done that a couple of times. I tell you, my brain just doesn't function very well these days. Right, they're all still in order. So number 43, we're back on this one. Oh, dear me. Right. Pour slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. This is like a pinky red, a very cherry pinky red colour. Oh, just one look escaped. And then there's two on the little ridge there. Right, so let's just pop that in there. And that is that one done. I should have been doing it as I was going along, really, marking the tops. But, oh, gosh, come on, frame, Liz. Why is this not going into the threads on here? That's it. Don't be playing me up today. I am tired. Oh, the dogs across the road have arrived back home again. Seems to be while I'm filming. I suppose I do sort of film at the same time of day though, so if they're coming back, they do like to announce their arrival. It really makes me laugh. Millie used to react, but now she just sort of like looks out and says, oh yeah, it's them, they're back, that's okay. Not bothered. She knows who they are, so that's okay. She's still not very keen on little Violet that lives across the road. I don't know if you remember the neighbours across the road. They got a little puppy and she's called Violet. She's very pretty. She's a lot bigger now. Gosh, she's a big girl now, bigger than Millie. But yeah, Millie's just not having any of it. I think she's really, really jealous because like our friend makes a fuss of her, and obviously if I see her, I stroke her and everything. And Millie's not really like that, you know, she just loves everybody and everything, but for whatever reason, she's just not a Violet fan. You know, Violet goes running up to her and wants to play, and Millie just sits and looks away as if there's nothing there, saying, well, I can hear a noise, but I don't know what it is. And I say, oh, but you like playing, don't you want to play? And she's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is something that I'm supposed to be playing with. You know, she's funny. I don't know. So they're just like children. I wish dogs could talk. I mean, in some ways they sort of do, because they do woof and let you know what they're wanting and everything. But yeah, it'd be funny if she could talk like Billy the parrot, wouldn't it? I wonder what she'd say. To be fair, we're probably better off not knowing. Right, so that is all of those in there. So now then, let me see how many spares have we got. Let me just put those bags in there. The little pouch at the top of the thing there. I think there's more than 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, wouldn't you just believe it? Just one extra. Oh, that's annoying. If there'd have been 12, I could have filled up the extra pots and just had one that had a lot in. I suppose I could leave that one out, because that one is really is a lot. But then I'm just wondering whether all of these will fit into the little tubs. You see, that one's quite fat, so I think I'd still have spares of that one and that one. So no, I think what I'm going to do is just mark these off. Let me just grab a highlighter pen so that I know I've got spares of this one. So this is the first one I've picked up. So number 1, I've got spares of that one, and I'm going to put these back in a packet in order. So let me put these at this side, try and do them in order, and then put them away in order. So, oh, that didn't stay on very long, did it? So number 2, I've got spares of. Do you know, I'll probably be doing this and I'll be thinking, why did I put highlighter on those? Number 5, I've got a spare of there. And then I've got 14. I've got a spare 17. I mean, I can probably tell originally when I start doing it, because I can see how full the pots are. But it's just to give me an indication as to which ones I've got a lot of. Number 22. You see, that was annoying. There's not that many of those there, but they just wouldn't squish in. And 26. Oh, they are having a good bark today. Goodness me. And number 30. I wonder what they're saying. Do you often wonder what pets, when they look at you, well, are saying? I say probably better off not knowing. And number 31. Oh, I've got these out of order, but never mind. 43, 30, 31's there. And 32. And 37. And 42. Okay. Right. So let's just fasten those in so they don't go everywhere. And we'll put those in the little netted pouch at the top there as well. So I am now kitted up and ready to go. I am going to use these cover sheets, but I possibly will cut them in half. Maybe not there. So there's 20. There was actually 25. I found another one still in the box. So yeah, there's 25 of those. So yeah, when I counted them, I said 24 on the unboxing, but there is 25. So that's really good. Okay, they will just replace the big plastic sheet. The big plastic cover sheet that's on the canvas. Okay, well, that is all I say, kitted up and ready to go. So I hope you've enjoyed this little chat. If you have, thumbs up is always very much appreciated. Any comments or questions in the comments down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you want to join our little family and see what we get up to next, then if you press that subscribe button down in this corner and the all notifications bell that pops up, you'll be notified when any of my videos come up, so you're not going to miss anything. Yay! Okay, thanks ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.